Find all solutions of cosine squared x equals sine squared of x over 2 in the interval 0 to 2 pi. So we have two different trig functions here. Which trig identity could we use to make them all one? Now, I see up here that sine of u over 2 is now in terms of cosine, so I can replace this here. So I have cosine squared x equals something squared, and sine of x over 2 is plus or minus root of 1 minus cosine x over 2. So remember, if I square a square root, those things cancel out. So I have cosine squared x equals 1 minus cosine x over 2. Now I'm going to multiply both sides by 2 to cancel this fraction. And I have 2 cosine squared x equals 1 minus cosine x. Getting this equal to 0, 2 cosine squared x plus cosine x minus 1 equals 0. This is a quadratic trinomial in terms of cosine. So I'm going to factor by guess and check. These first two terms have to multiply to make 2 cosine squared x. These two need to multiply to make negative 1. So that is 2 cosine x and cosine x. And this will be minus 1 and plus 1. So zero product property tells us 2 cosine x minus 1 equals 0, or cosine x plus 1 equals 0. So now I will solve both of these here. 2 cosine x minus 1 equals 0. Cosine x equals 1/2. I want to find where cosine is positive. All students take calculus. That will not be here or here. So cosine is 1/2 for this angle, which is pi over 3, and this angle, 5 pi over 3. So the solutions between 0 and 2 pi are x equals pi over 3 and 5 pi over 3. Now, cosine x plus 1 equals 0. So that means cosine x equals negative 1. And remember, in our unit circle, cosine is x. Where is x? Negative 1. That's only here, negative 1, 0. So that is x equals pi. So these are all solutions between 0 and 2 pi.